I awoke to a bit of a commotion on board. The word home echoed in my head. The sails were being wrapped up, and suddenly an oar was in my hands. I turned to look over the bow and saw the shore of our destination, the kingdom of Andor. In the early morning, the sun was rising in the east, and the mist that surrounded the shores sparkled like gold dust. We would have to row the next 30 miles as the waters became more shallow. We would reach the shores when the sun was highest in the sky. A shadow would fall over Astrid as Torric's bulk would settle onto the bench beside her. Grabbing onto the oar and pulling in time with her strokes, the giant of a man spoke. "Vandor, eh? What's your plan here? The elves don't like outsiders very much, especially those who come armed as we are." Astrid stopped rowing as it was pointless now that Torric was pulling the oar. "Information, that is what we need. Much happened in the mist, and there are mysteries that need solving." Astrid proceeds to tell Torric everything she encountered while in the mist. The dragons, curses, the round table, and the appearance of disheveled dwarves and Mordred. "So you see, there are things missing, and I think the Keepers of Knowledge will have insight on figuring out some of these mysteries. Also, it quite literally pays to know things. Loki's revenge made it to the shores of the kingdom of Andor, and we put our anchors on the shore, gathered our belongings, and went inland a few miles. As the sun set, we made camp. We decided no campfires since we did not know what was hiding in the woods to the west. Several of the crew took turns keeping watch while others slept. I wasn't sure where we needed to go next. I wasn't familiar with this part of the world. The map I had only had a few locations marked on it. I assumed they were cities, but I wasn't sure what city the Grand Library was in. I knew we needed to tread carefully. We were in the territory of allies of the League de Freehold. And while I trust my companions, some of them are reckless, to say the least. This mission would require more diplomacy, and not the brute force we were used to.